Drifting for catfish made easy. I'm about to show you guys the easiest way to drift for catfish. We're out here on my favorite little stretch of the river right here. I'm out here on the Cumberland. I'm fixing to lay a track down on my trolling motor, and we're gonna let the boat do everything for us. We're gonna be hands-free pretty much the whole day, letting the boat do the work for us, and we're just gonna be fishing. So first thing you gotta do, let me get the camera turned here. Get where you want to go, and I always mark a waypoint. Waypoint created at boat. So what I know is that's my start right there. So when I come back tomorrow or next week or 3 months from now, if I save this track, I know that's my start. I'll come back and label that what that is a little bit later. Now, I'm just gonna go right here on my trolling motor, on my Minn Kota. I'm gonna hit the number 3 button, and it says recording track. So all I'm gonna do now is I wanna try to stay in about 50 foot of water. I'm gonna use the big motor, and I'm gonna run probably 15 or 20 mile an hour down this track right here, and I'm gonna let it record. Get about 1.5 miles. I like to do about 1.5 miles. I think the trolling motor saves 2 miles. But this little stretch I like to fish here is about 1.5 miles long that I like to fish, where I catch most of my fish. So I'm gonna lay this track down, and then we'll get to fishing. But I'll let you come along with some of the track right off the start. But all I'm gonna do is try to keep this boat in these ledges. And what I'll do is like right here, I'll come across that point. I'll make sure to bring my boat across that point, because that's a good spot for a current break or something. But I'm just gonna open this up about 10, 15 mile an hour, run down through there, and I'll be back at the end. All right guys, we're at the end of my track where I wanna stop at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this 3 button again, and it's gonna say save track, and that's a yes. And that's track number 6 was saved. And I'm gonna go back here on my GPS system here, and I'm gonna make another waypoint created at boat. That's my end. So now I can either go back with the trolling motor back up that way, or the big motor. I like to drift down with it, so I'm gonna keep the big motor running, and I'm gonna run back up, and then we'll get to fishing. We'll come back down with the current. I'll be right. All right guys, so I'm back up here. I done ran back up. There's my starting waypoint right there, 271. So then I just gotta go in here on my trolling motor. I've already got it dropped down. Let's hit the number 2 button. Go down to eye tracks. And you got, see, I've got a 4 and 6. 4 has been in there. I'm gonna do number 6. So that's the one we just created. You can tell 4 is only 86 feet away. We're actually closer to it. I've had that one in there, but I wanted to do a video to show you guys how I do this. So we'll go to 6, and what we want to do is we want to go to the end, because if we go to start, it's just going to go right there about 50 foot from us right now to where we started and stop. But we want to go to the end, and then so it's going right now. We're going to set our speed. Our target speed is going to be about 0.4, and we're just going to let it do it. Like the trolling motor is getting situated right now, she'll get turned around, and we'll adjust for the current, whatever the current's doing, and it'll take us along that path that I just recorded. So I'm gonna get the poles out and get ready to start fishing, and I'll pick back up just a little bit. All right guys, I basically got 2 different rigs here I want to show you. They're 2 different rigs, but they're essentially the same. So I've got I got 30-pound mono going down to a swivel. I've got a bead above it, and I got 60-pound leader line here with a number 6 circle hook. I got a sinker slide with a 2-ounce coin sinker on it. It's what I've got on it right now. I like these sinker slides because if the current picks up or slows down, I could change or add weight to it, you know, to adjust for what I need. But it slides up and down like that right there. Then my other rig, it's exactly the same thing. I mean, the exact same rig, except I've got a no-roll sinker on it, and it's the same. It slides up and down. I got a bead there. That bead's just to protect that knot, basically. But what this is for is because when a fish bites it, if I had this sinker tied where it wouldn't move, that fish would feel that 2 ounces or 3 ounces, whatever got on it, the resistance, and he might let it go. But the way I got this rigged, this Carolina rig, when he bites it, the sinker is going to slide up. He will never feel that. So he's more off to take the bait and run with it. So that's how I do this. And I like to do a suspend drift. That's my favorite way to fish. It's easy, especially with these trolling motors we got now. I'll be hands-free. I'll be sitting back here just like you guys, just watching my poles. That's all I'll be doing. So today, we're mostly gonna be running cut bait. I got some bluegill, it's fresh. Get that on there. Hook it in there twice like that so it's not nowhere near the scales. Make sure there's no scale on the point of your hook. And all we're gonna do is drop her down all the way down to the bottom. We're in 51 foot of water right here, which is exactly where I want to be. We'll be in that between 48 and 53 foot for pretty much the whole drift. So we got her down there. She's on the bottom. I feel the bottom. I'm gonna crank it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do about 4 or 5 cranks. Set her in a rod holder. Now I know she's about anywhere from 5 to 7 foot up off the water. This rod holder right here is kind of at an angle. These other ones are more straight down. So, but that's it. I got some bluegill and some yellow bass that we're going to be using today, and I still got some hot dogs too I might put on. But I'm gonna get the rest of these baited up. We'll get to fishing. Simple. Fish. So we're not keeping no fish today. We've got plenty of fish. I just wanted to come out here and make this video of how I drift and all that. So here's the first one. Let's see if we can't catch a few more. Right here. Missed him. Alright. Oh, there, guys. That's a good one here, guys. Ooh wee. Real good fish right here. I think he had a really good takedown anyway. Pretty good fish. Biggest one of the day for sure. There's fish. Oh yeah. That's a good one. For us anyway. Let me get him tank undone here. Got him on a piece of bluegill. Yeah, pretty good fish. Ain't bad. He probably weigh, I don't know, he probably weigh 8-9 pounds. A lot of fun. All right, let's get him back in here. There we go. Oh, get one right here, guys. Ugh. Just got that one back in the water. Got one here. Or I ain't even got it back in the water yet. I just got it sitting down in there. Just got my bait back on it. This one ain't as good as that one a while ago, but he's not a bad fish. We'll sure take him. Oh, easy, buddy. Gripper's on you. Yeah, you. Yeah. You got my other line here. Not a bad little fish. Let's get him back in there. He's a feisty joker. Guys, like I said, I'm really not doing anything. I'm sitting back here in this seat. Y'all can't see me. The camera's just above. The trolling motor's doing all the work. It's doing everything. We laid down that track. We ran back up here at the start of it, and we said go to track, go to the end of it. It's took it off. We put it on 0.4, 0.5. That's where I like to kind of run when I'm doing the suspend drifting for these catfish. And it's doing everything for us. I mean, if you got one of these higher end trolling motors and you're not taking advantage of the drift mode and the auto track and all that stuff, you need to start doing it, because man, they're a game changer. Like I said, this is just drifting made easy is what I like to call it. Got it. There he is, guys. Pretty good takedown on this one. The way he took it down anyway, but as he's coming up, he don't feel like he's just all that good, but he had a good takedown. For that fish to be no bigger than he is, he slammed that joker down. Crazy, man. They have a wheel. Here. Here. All right, guys. Caught him a piece of bluegill. I did miss. I had a couple white bass. I didn't catch any on them. I had a couple bites that I missed. But bluegill caught all the fish today. He is in there. Maybe that's why he was acting so crazy. He's hurting. If I was going to be eating some fish, I'd have some nice ones today, because they're the perfect eating size. He blew his bubbles out. He'll be fine. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to come out here and show y'all how I do this suspend and drift. Like I said, it's easy. The trolling motor does everything for you. You just set your poles down, reel them up 4 or 5 feet off the bottom, let the trolling motor carry you up down the river. As simple as that. I mean, it's as easy as it gets. So it's effective, fun. You know, anybody can do it. You know, you can get kids out here. It's fun to do it with them. If you want to just use like night crawlers and hot dogs and stuff, you'll catch more fish this size right here, eater size fish and stuff. But that's going to do it for today. Thank y'all for watching.